Hello everyone, my name is Optimus Prime, and today we're going to be taking a look at Kingdom Autobot Slammer. And first and foremost, as of any other review, first we're going to be taking a look at the box here. And, there's Slammer there in his robot mode and his alt mode right there. Obviously you have the Kingdom War for Cybertron trilogy, a little bit of artwork on the side here, all that good stuff. On the back, you have your obligatory product shots, all this nonsense on the bottom, barcode, blah blah blah, and yeah, Slammer again, deluxe class, use a deluxe class, and it's just, we forget about the box. Now for his accessories, even though Slammer's technically a weaponizer, so he's like an entire accessory for other figures, I guess, but he does come with two, and that is his gun barrel for his alt mode and robot mode, and you also get a collector's card. I got Dinobot, and I know this is gonna hurt people, but if you peel it back, you get Dynamoose, and yeah, Dynamoose. Yeah, fun card actually. I do like these cards a lot. And then of course you have the disc. It's the disc from the show. The disc. But bringing back Slammer, let's go ahead and just, get a look at the figure, So if you take a look, that is actually really nice head sculpt. I do like how it's kind of like square shaped, and you have these kind of like lug nuts. They kind of look like lug nuts. Get the Autobot symbol right there. It's got a lot of nice detailing on though. I do like it. I do like how the whole chest is actually sculpted and all the tread details. The back is also fairly clean, unless you want to just like not pay attention to like the weird gap here on the back. But it is quite nice though. Yeah, he's a pretty cool figure, and he does pair very well with. If you haven't checked out my last stream, we did well, not my last stream, but the previous streams that I made, we did take a look at Kingdom Pipes here. So he's also, another one of the figures that I have that it's part of the Kingdom line. But yeah, these two do pair really well together, but we'll get into that later. So let's go ahead and get into his articulation. So for his head, he does have a ball joint, so he can look up about that far, and he can look down ever so slightly, though you can use the hinge joint to kind of cheat the looking up, so he can look quite farther up. His arms, they can do a full rotation. Arms can kick out all the way. He does have slightly over 90 degrees of bend, and you do have a bicep swivel. He does have waist swivel. His legs kick up about that far, and his legs, if you get it past the tread kibble, they can kick all the way back. He does have more than 90 degrees of the bend at the knee, and he does, well, the legs don't pop up, but he does have ankle tilt all the way. And that's pretty much for articulation if his legs don't pop off. And he does have a waist, if I did not mention that already. So yeah, he's a pretty fun dude actually. I like his posability a lot. Only thing is, he kind of needs some heels because your boy ain't got heels. So he is kind of prone to like just tipping over. Not like just, well, you can kind of like gently push him. He'll probably tumble over, but he's cool nonetheless though. Now we're just gonna get into some size comparisons. So for size comparison, here we have Siege Optimus, here we have JP93, Kingdom Pipes, and here we have Red Alert. If you haven't seen the review, I'll post it down in the description. Now, getting into Slammer's transformation, pretty much in the name Weaponizer, so you basically just want to take all of his limbs off, like so. Pretty much take off the entire backpack as well. Make sure you rotate around the waist, and make sure that these are kind of folded up straight. Take the head, rotate around, and fold it in, like so. Next, you want to take the arms, and you want to kind of do this kind of configuration. Do the same thing for the other arm, and you want to combine them down the middle, 2 pegs and 2 slots, like so. Next, you want to grab the backpack and you want to attach this piece. It's the top part. You want to combine the arms together. 2 pegs, 2 slots. Next, you want to take the gun barrel and you want to tab it in the middle, like so. Then take the backpack. There's 2 pegs, 2 big old slots, and just snap it in like so. Now you have that. You kind of have this little baby tank. Now you want to take the thighs and you want to fold them in, and then move the ankle tilt all the way. Same thing for the other foot, just the opposite. Next, you want to, there's a tab right here, and there's a slot on the inside of the leg. You want to get it in there. You kind of want to just kind of finagle it a little bit until it does tab in, like so, for both of them. And then finally, you want to fold, well, not fold this up yet, but you want to take those 2 big tabs here, 2 slots. You want to tab them together, and then you make sure that this is like straightened out and kind of fold them in a little bit more, and then you just want to push it all the way in. Then take the whole tank, make sure it doesn't split down the middle, and tank mode. Move the camera a little bit. It's a cool little tank though. I like it. I like it a lot. It shows a lot of the tread details that we saw from the robot mode. And then we have this big old gun barrel. It does have some articulation. You can only aim up though. It can't really aim side to side unless you want to cheat it a little bit. But then things start to not really tab in. And then, yeah, it can really just look only up. He does have some wheels. He has 3 wheels, so there's 2 here and 1 back here. So he does kind of roll, just not very noticeable, but he rolls quite nice. Let's get into vehicle mode size comparisons. So again, here we have Siege Prime. Here we have JP93. My last review, Red Alert. And again, here we have Kingdom Pipes. Now, there's only one thing that we have left to do here, and that is we're going to combine Slammer with Pipes. First thing you want to do is take Pipes, and you want to take off his arm cannons, if they're even on, and just leave them off to the side. Next, you want to take Slammer, and you just want to take him into all of his little parts, like so. Make sure to take off both the legs, and now we're going to start. So, first, you want to do it kind of like how you were transforming him. But next, you want to untab this hinge and you want to fold it all the way out until you have something like this. Next, you want to grab the arms and you want to unplug the cannon if you have it tabbed in. And you want to make sure that that tab is up. And that's one of the feet attachments. Do the same thing for the other arm, like so. That's another one. Next, you want to take this, you want to take off these treads, take a little bit of pulling, and also take off the top piece as well if you haven't done that. These will interlock down the middle at the very top, and you want to use this piece to close it off so they stay tabbed together, and you have a little chainsaw. Next, you take this part, and you want to tab in the barrel onto this top, on this little peg here, so you have that little cannon. Next, take the legs, fold in the thighs, do the same here. Then you want to take the body, rotate it around the waist, and then tab them into those 2 slots and those 2 holes, like so. You have that all situated. Now, you want to take pipes. First, we're going to tab in the feet. So, like so, tab in a slot. Or peg in a slot, yeah. You want to tab them into the feet, so he's got bigger feet now. Make sure they're straightened out. Move the camera back a little bit. Next, you want to take this whole amalgamation, take that big old peg and you want to put it into that slot on the back of pipes. Oh boy. Hold on. There we go. Yep. Okay, there's that. Take this, and I like to tap it in onto this arm. You can do either arm if you want. And then take the chainsaw. Same again, there's a tab on Pipe's arm. And there you have Pipes all armored up with his buddy Slammer. And there you go. You got a big old combine mode thing. If anybody has like a name for this kind of like combined mode, then I'll probably use that name. So this has been my review on Kingdom Slammer. I got this guy off a Big Bad Toy Store. I'll leave a link in the description if you want to buy one yourself. He is really good for army building, as I've been told. And if you want to check out my last review that I did on Red Alert, or if you want to check out any streams, just go ahead and check out my channel. Subscribe if you want to. I'm not going to bother you with it. Like the video, comment, do whatever you want. This has been Optimus Prime, and I'll see you in my next review, or live stream, or stop motion video. Peace out.